Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Denise with the Blue Dahlia Tarot. I hope you are doing well. Let's get into your message and see what comes up for you today. Remember, these readings are general, so they may or may not resonate. But if it resonates for you, consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. Okay, let's get started. A few more shuffles. Okay, the first card I have for you, collective, is Forcer. Forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. Okay, so collective, I feel like this could be a relationship situation, or it could also be a work situation by what I'm seeing here. But I will get more information on that later. The next card is Caught a Case. Okay, it says infection or disease or rash, etc. I'm not using the word there because I know YouTube does not like for us to say certain things. So Love on the Brain is the next card. It says dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, or nostalgic. Okay, so I know in the beginning I said this could be either a work situation or love, but if you think about it, it kind of does go together either way. This, is possibly somebody that you're either involved with or you were involved with. Maybe you met them at work. Maybe you met them out and about, at a coffee shop, wherever. But it's your situation, right? I feel as though for some reason I'm getting you're not with this person because I'm drawn to the word daydreaming and nostalgic and fantasizing. So I'm feeling like this person is a past person and they may no longer be in your life. But I feel like they're missing you. But the fact that they've caught a case, as this card states, I feel like you could have been someone who I'm getting there was more than one person. And I'm feeling that this is a really toxic relationship because of the Forcer card. So I'm feeling like this is the type of person, male or female, who is very dominant in the relationship, right? And only likes things to go their way. And that is the only way. And I'm feeling like you really dodged a bullet here, especially with this caught a case card. Maybe it's possible that whoever the third party was in the situation, the other person, they could have caught it from this person. But they're missing you and they're thinking about you with this card. Love on the brain. I feel like they lost a real one, collective. I'm going to clarify. Why is love on the brain here? I'm feeling you could have been really special to this person, but I feel like they didn't realize this until they lost you, collective. And now they're in deep regret for letting you go. But I'd say you got the better end of the deal. The High Priestess. That is water energy. Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles collective is giving me husband or wife. Because the Ten of Pentacles is family and legacy and obtaining all your dreams, all your goals that you have for yourself, but attaining them together. Because you start from the ground up, right? I'm feeling like with this High Priestess card, your person is very well aware of the person that they lost. But you know, what is that saying? Too little, too late, you know? Nine of Cups. Exactly. You are their wish fulfillment. You were and or are their everything, but they lost you thanks to their ways. You know, sometimes you don't know how good you have it until that person is gone. Why is Forcer here? Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. This person was very much a player collective. This person was and or is extremely flighty, always making rash decisions. And then being in regret. Someone who likes things, you know, their way or the highway. We have the Chariot. That is major for Cancer. Pull one more. Eight of Pentacles. So, collective, your person is on their way to you with the Chariot and the Eight of Pentacles. They want to work on this situation with you. Interesting. They cut a case from the person they left you with and now they want you back? I don't know about that. Let's see. Why is cut a case here? I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious, but the Six of Cups wanted to pop out. So I feel like I mentioned collective, this is a person who, you know, you could have known for quite some time. They were someone, yes, also here with the Ten of Pentacles. Obviously, they could have been your husband or your wife, but I feel like you could have grown up with this person. You could have grown up with them either from since you were a child, or they could have just felt like somebody that you had this very strong connection with, somebody who you may have had a relationship with in a past life. Take it if it resonates. Why is caught a case here? We have the Moon in the reverse. Major for Pisces. You may be a Pisces. This person may be a Pisces. Or either one of you has Pisces highly aspected in your chart. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you came to have knowledge of this situation And this is why you are no longer with this person. You're this Queen of Swords in the reverse collective. Whether you're a female or a male, it's just the energy. So, of course, it's obvious that when you find out about something like this, it is something that is going to upset you. It's something that is going to make you feel as though I'm getting this feeling of, like, what did I lack that you had to go find somewhere else? But look, you went to go searching somewhere else, and look what ended up happening. So, as I mentioned before, collective, I feel like you got the better end of the deal. So, kudos to you. But of course, being in a long time relationship with this person and then finding out they're cheating on you, that would piss anyone off. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Wow, collective. Okay, so now both of you, because you see how there's two queens in the reverse, excuse me, in the reverse. So I feel like collective, this other person that the other woman or the other man that your person was hiding was also unaware of you. So I feel like both of you were unaware of each other. And I feel like due to this, now their other person knows of you and they're also pissed off about it. It's like, I never knew you were with someone. I didn't know you had somebody else. So this person was, for a while, having their cake and eating it too. So effectively, neither of you knew of each other. Wow, that is crazy. Let me see what other messages I have for you, collective. So now, collective, I feel that since both of you are currently aware of each other, I feel like this is going to be a sense of now your person is completely single, or is going to be, since their person also found out about your existence. That's crazy. Imagine, wow. And then they try to come and fix things with you. Ugh, that is, sometimes you never know with people. You feel like you know them, and then you realize, I didn't know you at all. That is some heavy energy, collective. I'm sorry you've had to go through that. Let me give you some closing messages to end the reading. What closing messages do we have for the collective? Wow, okay, 2 cards already came out. 1 second. Okay, so the cards that came out collective were addiction, so codependent, obsession and restraint, possession and control, and emotional block. You see, this really coincides collective with the first card I got for you, which was Forcer. So this person is, really possessive and really has an issue with control. They like to be the one in charge and in control at all times. I feel like they have never had a truly healthy relationship. I feel like you collective were the healthy one. I'm getting the sense that you could have been someone who gave this person a lot of chances. But imagine never having a healthy relationship and that's all you know. The second card, old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Yeah, this person is somebody who is really old school, who is very much set in their ways. Remember how I mentioned before? I said it was their way or the highway. Yeah, this is the energy that this person gives. It's giving like macho energy. It's giving this is how things go and you do things my way or else. And I feel like that's something that you are not used to, at least not up until you met this person. And I feel like that's possibly another reason why it is you got away from them. Which, again, kudos to you because that is something very difficult to deal with. Especially if they are, I'm getting this person could have had a addiction when it came to intimacy. So like I mentioned earlier, I feel like you really got away from someone just in the nick of time. But with this card, old school, I feel like they're regretting their choices and their actions when it came to you because I'm guided to the phrase over I'm guided to the phrase replaying events over in your head. I feel like this person now sees the value that you brought to the relationship and the type of person that you are. I feel like with this 10 of Pentacles collective, the two of you could have gone very far, but being that this person is very, very set in their ways, it's very difficult for them to change. Sometimes people need professional help. Sometimes it doesn't matter how much you are there for a person. Sometimes it's best that they seek out professional help as well. Wow, this is a really tough one, collective. Like I mentioned before, just be grateful that this is no longer your situation. Collective, I hope that this message gave you clarity. I hope it gave you the guidance that you are seeking. Remember, if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can do so by contacting me at thebluedahliatarot@gmail.com. Thank you so much for spending your day with me, your afternoon, your night, or whenever you come across this video. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.